You're mid-trade. Setup's there. Analysis is done. Just don't pull the trigger. Your shoulders are tight. Your breathing goes shallow. Now you're stuck. Most traders think that's a mental problem. It's not, it's physical actually. Before your brain registers the doubt, your body already picked it up. Your heart rate spikes, palms sweaty. You physically shrink. Look, if a saber-toothed tiger walked into the room right now, your body would react before your brain processes it. Trading is the same. Your nervous system flags danger before you're even conscious of it. The best traders can feel the overthinking before they've even thought about it. And here's what most people don't realize. Anxiety and overthinking are the same thing. The result is paralysis. You freeze. And instead of trusting yourself, you look around. What's everyone else doing? What's the chat saying? Next thing you know, you made a reactionary move. You lost 50 grand. I'm Evan Marks. I spent 25 years on Wall Street as a trader and portfolio manager. I've watched overthinking destroy more traders than bad setups ever have. So I decided to coach traders on the thing that matters the most, your mental edge. But if you still think it isn't your mental game and it's your strategy that you need to fix, this isn't for you. For everyone else that wants an edge in trading, let's get to it. There are two ways that overthinking affects your trades every single day. Now, the first cost of overthinking is impulsivity. The moment a decision should have been made, the overthinker freezes. Then the market moves and panic sets in. They jump in reactively, purely on impulse. And the root of all that is trust. When you don't trust yourself, you react instead of respond. The second cost is worse. And it's that you never learn because you're too afraid to make a decision. You never build evidence. You stay stuck in the same loop, wondering why nothing's changing. Nothing changes because you never act. That's what overthinking is. Now, I want to ask you, when you're analyzing a trade for the 5th time, are you actually analyzing? Or is it fear dressed up as due diligence? Overthinking and procrastination mask each other. You think you're being careful, but you're avoiding. And when you're overthinking, it's largely unconscious. The tool I give every trader is self-exploratory questions. Not sitting there thinking about the problem, but asking yourself something direct. If you sit there thinking, what am I nervous about? You're still in the same loop. But if you stop and ask verbally, am I analyzing this or am I afraid? That interrupts the pattern. That snaps you from autopilot into awareness. You can't think your way out of overthinking. You have to ask yourself. That's how you get out. When you're spiraling mid-trade, do what I call the mid-trade reset. This takes 30 seconds. Push your chair back from the desk. Physically create space. That's a signal to your brain that you're taking control. Then stand up. Open up your diaphragm. When you're spiraling, you're not breathing. Your body's in survival mode. And you can't make a good decision from there. Take a breath. Get back in control. Push away. Stand up. Breathe. The only tools that work mid-trade are simple enough to remember when your heart's pounding. And to further prepare yourself every morning before the market opens, set your intention. Ask yourself, how do I want to represent myself today? How do I want my behavior to look? This comes from the Stoics, by the way. Plan for the worst. What if the market shifts and I feel panicked? What if excitement hits and I want to chase? Where do I want to be mentally when that happens? When you've already rehearsed the worst case, you're not caught off guard. You have a reference point for composed behavior. So when chaos hits, you don't react, you respond. My clients do this every morning. It's non-negotiable. Now, before we end off, let me show you what actually feeds overthinking. Overthinking is outcome driven. It comes from being attached to results. Here's a real example. My client had a black swan event. The market moved catastrophically before someone at another firm hit the wrong key. They lost millions. The trade was correct, completely out of their control. I told them, we have evidence. We know what we're doing. We respond, we don't overthink. But I also told them the truth. There's gonna be residue on your nervous system. I'm not dismissing that, because after a hit like that, the brain starts outcome thinking. I need to make it back tomorrow. And that becomes its own trigger. So my instruction to them was this: get back to zero. Go back to your morning intention. Recommit to the basics. Don't just say you're fine, because you're not. Pretending means that hit weighs 10 times harder later. Your brain is a predicting machine. Last thing that happened was catastrophic. It predicts more catastrophe. You have to get ahead of that. And right now, with everything going on in the world, the noise, the rumors, the volatility, markets are all over the place. That's not an excuse. That's exactly why the morning intention matters even more. Prepare for that chaos explicitly. Build it into your routine, because when you're already rehearsed it, you're not rattled by it. The target state is relaxed concentration. That's where the best decisions live. Overthinking is one pattern, but there are hundreds more that silently kill traders. And I've mapped all of them out for you. That's why I built the M1 Mental Trading Academy. 6 weeks. I coach you through building a real mental foundation, emotional awareness, decision-making under pressure, nervous system regulation, and aggressive patience. Everything you need to stop reacting and start performing. This is the system I've built from 25 years in the markets and thousands of hours coaching elite traders.
I've been working with Evan Marks for the last 10 months, and he has been a total game changer for our business.
I've been working with Evan for nearly a year now, and I would recommend M1 Performance for anyone who is trying to take their game from good to excellent.
Because of Evan, I am 10x further than I would be without him. Evan is a must.
If you're serious, click the link below and sign up. Spots are limited. I only work with traders who are ready to do the work. Now, if you're really serious, book a discovery call with me. We'll talk about where you are and where you want to go. Every day as a trader, there's one thing that keeps killing your trades. Watch this video right here to find out what that is. I'll see you at the Academy.